Cells like to bring out some new and innovatory ideas. And also, like, I am in USDI.
Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into another episode of De-Education. In this episode, we have Mehak with us. Hi Mehak, welcome to De-Education.
Hi, Tej sir. Thanks for having me here.
So Mehak, if you could give an introduction about yourself to our viewers out there.
Yes, definitely. Hi, everyone. I'm Mehak Chopra, and yeah, so I just finished up with my first year and looking forward towards the second year in industrial design here at USDI, Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University. It's situated in newly built East Delhi campus in Surajmal, Bihar, Delhi. So my background, if I would say, yeah, definitely. For me, my journey begins when I started, sketching up characters and, products and different point of views of perspectives, which really allowed me to delve into the realistic, artism of the expression. Then alongside, I was having the engagement with my fine arts during my school years. So that really nurtured me and helped me a lot with the 3D visualization and representation. Also playing with the imaginative skills. So yeah.
Thank you, Mehak. So why did you choose Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University, and what made you choose industrial design as a course?
Okay, to be honest, first of all, this university is under Delhi government. And second, that they do conduct workshops to promote, startups and encourage students to build their innovative ideas, which can be funded by them. Chose that industrial design because I like the idea of creating products not only for visual appeal, but for user friendly and in terms of I would say reusability and accessibility. And it also deals with how could you come up with sustainable options like in materials and functionality implies with ergonomics, which is the human-centered design. Also, the Guru Gobind Singh University has like the courses offered here are the interior, industrial, and interaction design. These are the major three courses offered here in bachelor's program, and same as for the master's program. Yeah, it's one of the best universities I would say built by a government in the design field and in terms of the infrastructure and facilities, which is very say good newly built at a very big scale.
Thanks, Mehak. So if you could talk about your admission process and how was it, and what sort of preparation you did?
The same as for the NID you see, there's the university conduct set, which is common entrance test, which is based on MCQ based question. And there's an option like you can send the scores of NLT, which is the national level test, any like could be the USEED or the JEE mains paper 1 and 2, NATA, USEED, and NIFT. So aspirants they can refer to our website because it gets updated. And for at my time, the merit list was based on the total aggregate of my percentage in the 12th board's results plus the 50% of the NLT. So I gave my NID scores, and from there I got the 13th rank. So if I talk about, first of all, was that competitive or not? So it was just the same as the NID, gave the MCQ based questions. And the thing is that if the person knows or have the knowledge about the design history, they know the design aptitude, so they can easily pass this examination. And if I talk about the portfolio, well, that wasn't any such requirement at my time. They didn't ask for it. The set was itself an examination of your design aptitude and how much knowledge do you have in that particular field.
Thank you so much, Mehak. So now let's talk about the course curriculum for industrial design. If you could walk us through how has your first year been and how are your upcoming years gonna be like?
Yeah, so my first year was absolutely fantastic. It went well. I learned a lot. So as the first year is basically the basic, parameter of your building. So I would say it's the foundation of your basic principles and elements of design, because we are introduced like what is the design, how can we implement in our real lives. We were also introduced and sustainable design. So if I would say what actually it covered in all the first year, the from the geometrical construction of shapes to the execution of the product making, as design methodology includes iterative processes, it all deals with research work, prototyping, testing, and analyzing. So far as yeah, the syllabus is as per the industry standard, and it has been discussed from the people uh, at industry.
That's nice, Mehak. So, how would you describe your interaction with faculty and their teaching methodologies?
The faculties here are great. We have very friendly interactions with them. They also join in our design journeys and take much interest while solving out the problems. And they create such a good atmosphere that where we can, delve into the innovative world and explore more with our ideas. Yeah, so each faculty has their unique skills and different way of teaching, that what really influenced me a lot. Yeah.
So, how is the infrastructure and in terms of facilities that are there in campus? And also, are there any hostel facilities that people can access?
Definitely. So, as I said, it's one of the best designed infrastructure and facilities among the government universities of particularly in design field. And I would say what I really liked about this university is that it's the environmentally sustainable campus with a good amount of solar power system that makes it net zero energy campus. This university is fully air conditioned with geothermal cooling, and it does have a beautiful auditorium with a capacity of 650 students, and it's a kind of a beautiful shape of spherical dome shape with the lots of solar panels, so that's what really quite interesting. Then we also have the sports hall, the amphitheater, and we also have residential quarters, hostel facilities for faculty and students as well. If I talk about particularly the labs, we have like different labs. Specifically, there's a maker's lab where we do the rough work, the construction of the structures, and then there we have the labs for CNC machines and 3D printers, where we also had some demos there and we created some cute stuffs. Then we also have the classrooms with smart displays, smart interactive display screens, where we give our presentations to the jury members. So yeah, that's what it is. And we also have clubs, which is related to the design. So there's UX UI design club, there's fine arts club, also photography and film club, that really encourage students to bring out their beautiful ideas. So we all students share our different journeys with each other and collaborate for projects. There's a kind of a much creative atmosphere here, and that is why I loved about being here.
Thank you so much, Mahak. So let's talk about internship experience. I know you're still not there, but with your seniors' reference, so how was their experience like in terms of getting an internship? And does campus help you facilitate to get an internship when you are in college?
Yes, definitely. Well, if I talk about the placements, we are new. So right now there is no such placements, but IP itself is a big name, and as a placement is there in every department. Rather, it depends more on your potentials. Well, if I talk about the internship, well, I do have a personal experience there. So Lalit Kala Academy, if you know, they invited us for the making of G20 countries' national birds and animals, and out of the scrap metal. So now it's been installed, I think, at Chanakya Puri Waste to Wonder Park. And my personal experience was there, like we were taught how to deal with machinery tools, do the rough work which actually happens at the manufacturing factories, and according to the measurement of the sculpture, how to mold and shape the metal, creating forms of basically like creating the shape out of the metal, and creating forms of anatomy through the scrap metal shapes. So it was a quite fascinating one.
So far in your first year, what was a memorable moment that you can link with your college? And how do you think that the design education is helping you shape into a better designer?
We have a beautiful experiences in our drafting studios where we draw and discuss our ideas with our with our faculties, and we talk about our design process of product from scratch to finish. And also one of my memorable moment there is just to there was like a huge struggle while going through the design process, which is empathizing towards the problem and finding out different solutions and results, and drawing it out, sketching it out, and telling to the faculty. So this is what a beautiful conversation always happens with the art faculties. And like we do have the like we also do the constructions and like geometrical construction, where we taught how to basically view the product from different angles. There are different views like orthographic view, isometric view. So we have been taught to draw it by manually, because this is the our foundation, which is the basic, and we have to be taught everything by hand. So from, yeah, I think from second year we'll be doing our mostly our work will be digital. So that's what I loved about it here. And the most important thing was the startups program. There are so many initiatives held by the GGSIU, EDC, and even the our main university at Dwarka. They really encourage and motivate ourselves, like to bring out some new and innovatory ideas. And also, like, I'm in USDI, which is University School of Design and Innovation. There's another school in EDC, which is the USR. It's the University School of Automation and Robotics, which also brings with different, courses. Like there, I think there are four courses they are offering, which are very newly, yeah, so which are very new to them. So we what we do that we collaborate with them and make out some ideas, because they are mostly from industrial Internet of Things. They also have the artificial intelligence and data science, machine learning. So they really help, especially if I would say the industrial designers and the UX UI designers to bring out some solutions, because we all, like come up with like create a community and to make out some beautiful products and designs, especially in sustainable zone. There's a much need for the new innovation. My perspective, or I would say my philosophy, was that the type of environment I got here in design college, it really totally changed my perspective. The design philosophy the designer should have, you know that's what I've been taught here. And because design is, itself says that it's a changeable process. It always demand, the changing with time. And we all have to, keep up ourselves upgrade. So yeah, that is what I really learned about being here. Keeping that perspective along with the sustainability and creativity, I would love to design products in the future.
Thank you so much, Mehak, for sharing all these insights with us. And folks, whosoever is looking for getting their bachelor's admission into this particular university, please feel free to reach out to Mehak. I'll be attaching her Instagram ID below. She'll be happy to help. And thank you so much once again, Mehak, for joining us today.
Thank you.